After 3 negative COVID-19 tests, I officially broke out of quarantine jail, and guess where I'm going? Goodwill. He's very excited, maybe. So unfortunately, I had to wait for my results to come out before I could leave to go to Goodwill. So I am missing the opening hour, but hopefully they put some new awesome things out and I can still find great stuff to show you guys. So stay tuned. So as always, there was copyright music in Goodwill, so I am doing a voiceover for this part of the video. Of course, I started in the shoe section as always, and you can see that right off the bat, I find a couple pairs that I like, including some Nikes that you can't really see, but I'll show you later. There's also those Nike Air Max that you just saw. I do come back and pick those up later. But then I find some Uggs, and sorry for how shaky this video is. I do have it zoomed up a bit just so that you're not sitting here watching me thrift for 2 hours. Let me know if you want me to slow it down in future videos, though. As you can see, I do check if any of these boots are name brand because sometimes they are kind of sneaky. I do also go and check out the purses. Ever since I found that Gucci purse, I definitely check them out when I'm there. I still don't know brand names that well, but as you see, I find one with a tag, but it didn't end up being that great. I always check the hats as well because our Goodwill sells them for $1.99 and some hats sell for $20, $30, which is a great return on investment, as Hein would say. And then, of course, I go to the plush, which I always go to. My strategy with the plush are to look at the names and see if I think that they might be worth some money. Oh, there's the American Girl doll. Twill, they end up charging $10.99 for that, and it only sells for like $20 online, so I put that back. But there I find a vintage American Eagle bear. But anyway, what I do at the plushes is I look at the tags, and if I think it might be worth money, I just kind of stack my cart full. And once I've finished grabbing all the ones that I think might be worth money, I tend to finish my rounds, and then I come back and comp and see which ones I'm actually going to take. That is a Paddington bear, and they do sell for a decent amount, but I did put him back because I was already over my budget on this trip. I also found this Shelly May bear, which I did end up taking home. She was in great condition. She is a Disney doll, so people are often looking for deals on Disney items. Some are worth picking up, some are not, so definitely just do your comps while you're still in the store. This glowworm, had he been vintage, he would have been worth a lot of money, but that one was actually labeled 2015, so I ended up putting him back. This little forever friend guy, had he still been rolled up in a ball, he would have been worth a lot, but since he'd already been cleaned and opened, he wasn't worth that much. That Pokemon also was worth about $20, but I did put him back. This giant thing is a dandy plush, and he actually wasn't worth that much, so I ended up putting him back as well. As you can see, my cart's getting pretty full. The Superman thing, they actually don't comp that incredibly well, but that one was signed. I didn't know what the signature was, so I ended up putting him back, but I'm sure somebody made money off of him. That little panda you just saw me put down, he ended up selling as soon as I got home, so I probably could have comped him for more, but I did sell him for $20. Now this is me using Google Lens to try and figure out what this model is. Unfortunately, after searching and taking a few different pictures, I still couldn't figure it out. There was no name brand on it, so I did end up putting that back. Let me know if you guys know what that model was and if I should have grabbed it. Of course, I visited the holiday section as always. You can always find fun things over there. And that's when I noticed this Thomas Kincaid Winter Memories ornaments. So it was in a nice big box. So I decided to just check the comps because Goodwill was selling it for $8.99 and I wanted to see if it was worth it or not. Turns out that there was 2 different sets of ornaments in that box and each one sells for about $40 or $50. So I did decide to grab that. I also went over and checked the pans. Hein doesn't like me buying pans because we have not been very successful selling them so far. However, I am still trying to learn the brands and I will get it eventually. I did pick up one pan today. It was the Farberware, which does sell pretty well, and I have a larger one at home already, so I think if I put them together, we'll be able to get a decent amount, but I'll keep you guys updated on if we make money off of those or not. I did also find this vintage Tupperware glass ceramic. I'm blanking on the name right now, but I did end up picking that up for myself for personal use. I did find a set of 2 false graft plates, and if they had been in mint condition, they would have actually been worth some money. However, one of them was chipped, so I decided to leave those guys. I also found this really cool dish that's like a chip and dip dish, I think. Again, I used Google Lens to see if I could figure it out. I never figured out what the actual name of it was, but I saw the exact same dish selling on eBay for about $9.75, so I did put that back. I also found this very heavy glass that I wasn't sure if maybe it was crystal or was a good brand or not. It did have branding on the bottom, but I didn't recognize it, so I used Google Lens to try and figure it out if it was a brand worth picking up or not. But after a couple different photos with Google Lens, I could not figure it out, so I did put that back. There's definitely times I put things back that people say later that it was worth a lot of money, but if I don't know, I just put it back because it's better to be safe than sorry. I got a lot of other awesome items today. Now you can see me scanning this Lady and the Tramp musical snow globe. Some of these are worth a lot of money. This one was worth about $40. However, I did realize later that one of their puppies, which is on the back of the snow globe, he was missing his tail. So there was some damage. And while it was very minor damage, and I probably still could have gotten a decent amount for him, I had grabbed enough other things that I just decided to put that back. But I'm sure somebody scooped that up right away and made a nice little profit off of it. You can see me checking it out, and I do take it, but put it back later. Here I am at the end of my trip, comping all the stuffies and other items that I got. Unfortunately, my GoPro did die right about here, so you guys will only get to see me comp about 2 items. However, this is my strategy. I fill my cart to the brim, and then I go back and comp. I don't suggest this. It stresses out Hein when I do it this way, but it's just the way I do it, just because I like to grab all the things I think might be worth some money and then comp rather than comp as I go. Everybody does it different. That's just how I do it. But as you can see, I comp this Minnie Mouse and I do end up putting her back. So I just got out of Goodwill and I spent $67. Hein's probably not going to be too happy with me. He told me to not spend over $20, but there was a lot of really cool stuff, and I think selling one item that I bought today will more than get our money back. So let's see how mad he is when I get home. Real quick, I just want to give a shout out to Google Pay because I got here and realized I left my wallet at home. I already had a full cart and was not about to leave, so I was trying to figure out what to do, and I went up and asked the lady if she would just watch my cart, and they said they're not allowed to do that, but she asked me if I had Apple or Google Pay, and I did, and so I was still able to buy my whole cart of stuff. So let's get home and I'll show you what I got. Hi, June. Hi, baby. Hi, don't you look cute today? Did Mama get some stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go look at it. Come on. So you're probably gonna be a little mad at me. I went over the budget.
How much?
$60. But this thing alone is full of this guy's ornaments, and each one sells for like 40 bucks. So
Well, that's fine. I'm just saying you are cleaning these shoes because I am done cleaning shoes. If you want to buy shoes, you can buy shoes. We have a whole box full of shoes. But if you want to keep on buying shoes, then you clean
they're really
it.
good shoes though.
That's fine.
So I forgot to show you guys what I got yesterday, but I'm gonna go through real quick and show you the things that we still have. So I got this American Eagle bear, still with tag. He's from 1997, so he is vintage. If I can get it to focus. And he should sell for about $25 plus shipping. I also got this Shelly Mae Disney bear. She was $1.99. No, she was $1.01, and I should be able to sell her for about $25. Also got this little bunny from Nat and Jules, and she was also $1 and should sell for about $20, especially with Easter coming up. Boop. Also got this fun little alpaca fur bear. Got it for $1 and should sell for about 20 or 30. I did forget to show you guys the shoes, but I'll put little comps right here. The first pair we got were these Nike Air Max Aurora Green shoes. I got them for $5.99 and they already sold for $40, so that was a really quick flip. We also got these other white Nike Blazers, also $5.99, and they are up for sale right now. They are the first Nike styled shoe, one of the first, but I don't believe these ones are vintage, but they should still sell for about $40. I also got 2 different pairs of Uggs, which should each sell for about $40 plus shipping, and they'll be right here. And the other item I got that is already downstairs and getting well protected because it is breakable is some Kincaid ornaments. Got a whole box of them for $8.99, and I should be able to sell 2 different sets for about $50 each. So again, here's my listing up here. Let us know if you thought this video was cool. We're definitely going to start filming while we're in the thrift stores more often. Let us know if you have tips, tricks, or changes you want us to do. So let me know. I'll also like, subscribe, and comment if you like this video. Stay cool. Tegan, is that yours now? Hey, where are you going? Tegan? Tegan, is that a bear? Where are you going with the bear? Tegan, can Mama have the bear back? Is that your bear? I think you have enough toys. Can Mama have that one?
No.
No? Okay, I'll come get it later.